Alright, so YouTube Rewind's dropped. And I hate these things. I always hate them. They're always cringy, they're always out of touch. They always just annoy the living crap out of me. But I've got Groot with me to give me some backup. So we're gonna watch this together, aren't we, buddy? I am Groot. Yeah, let's do it.
Welcome back to YouTube Rewind.
Thank you.
We've got two special guests with us. Okay, Layla and Liza.
Liza Koshy. I know Liza Koshy. Little girl. Spanish music. Don't know any of those people. Don't know that guy. Don't know him. Don't know the little girl. No Vanos. Fidget spinners, of course. Fidget spinners, of course, had to be in it. Okay, I like that. I like the cinematography of that. It's a nice idea. Rhett and Link with Salt Bay. I don't know who the guy on the left is, but I noticed Rhett and Link. Hello. Okay, so apparently there was... Is it Quibblecop? I don't know. Apparently there was a big thing this year about goo or something. Slime or... I don't know. I missed it. There was something to do with covering your faces in rhinestones. Like... So there's some of these things that I'm vaguely aware of that happened. Okay, slow-mo guys are there. Okay, this is extremely cringy. That was... Hey, Casey Neistat! That's Marquise, the tech review guy. He's cool, I like him. Okay. Hey, it's Philip DeFranco. Right, okay, I understand. Right, so this is all the... the dab in the background. So this is all like the dead memes that have been like resurrected this year. I understand that. Yeah, and there's the guy dabbing, right. That must be why they're showing so many irrelevant YouTubers. Because they're trying to resurrect dead things, apparently.
Much of the Houston area still is in a state of disrepair.
Reports of an explosion.
Yeah, lots of bad shit happened this year.
Very difficult time, but we've been through very difficult times before.
So many brothers and sisters that have come to help.
The community rallying to show its support.
Junto con voluntarios, se organizaron para retirar los escombros.
Long lines are now wrapping around one of the blood banks.
And that are doing all they can and are helping.
Vivre ensemble, c'est bien. Mais construire ensemble, c'est encore mieux. This is a moment where we stand up for one another.
Well, what's that guy's name? Wilderness Survival or something like that? I can't remember the name of the channel, but I do remember that guy. The Australian looking guy. Who's not Australian. Oh, of course we've got Jake Paul. And Logan Paul. Which you needed them. Ah, right, okay, now we've got the rest of Team 10. I mean, you needed them because they have dominated the YouTube sphere and the conversation about YouTube for pretty much the entire year. Right, this slime thing is just like, come on. Oh, it's so funny! Alright, Dan and Phil, yep. Yep. Okay, the floor is lava. That was a bit of a thing this year.
I'm coffee.
I don't know who you are. Man's not hot, of course. I think Matthew Santoro was there. Flanking. Right.
Sorry, guys. Looks like you were interrupted there. You were about to tell me about 2017?
It was good. Okay.
It was cringy, apparently. Oh, that's cool that they've got the animations on the go in the background. It's nice to see some YouTube animators getting a bit of recognition for once. But I kind of want to go through some of these people and see who they are and see if they see what they do. See if they're actually. Oh, Kurt Hugo Schneider was there. Okay, I recognize him. I didn't see him. Sniper Wolf? I didn't even notice Sniper Wolf. I honestly, I understand that YouTube's like a global thing, but I don't know. Like half of these people, Fine Brothers Entertainment, of course, because they're great. Where was the gaming? Mark was in that. Markiplier, Crazy Russian Hacker was in that. Crazy Russian Hacker, is he still relevant nowadays? I don't know about that. I'm not. That's not me being mean. I'm just saying. Like I remember when he was like the talk of YouTube, but now he's just. I've never really heard anything. Does he still actually do stuff? But yeah, gaming was quite underrepresented as usual. I mean, even PewDiePie wasn't there, and I mean, if you're talking about someone who's kind of dominated the conversation that YouTube's kind of been about recently, let's turn this off because that's horrible lighting on my face. Alright, that's a bit better. So, talking about someone who's kind of dominated the conversation on YouTube recently, I mean, PewDiePie kind of has to be in there, even if it was just like a tongue-in-cheek thing about his mess-ups, so to speak. But yeah, I really need to go through those and actually have a look to see who half those people are, because I have literally no idea. And I think I'm going to go through them and social blade them and have a little look, and we'll see what we can glean from that. But a lot of those people, I mean, there's so many creators that are rising right now that just don't get featured in them, and there's so many massive creators, especially in the gaming sphere, that just get completely ignored. I mean, for one, I'd like to know if the Radbrad was even asked to be on it, because in my opinion he's probably the biggest gaming channel now. And I say that because people like PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye, well, okay, maybe Jack's probably, like, you could still class him as gaming, but PewDiePie and Markiplier aren't really gaming anymore. They're more vlogs and skits with a little bit of gaming shoved in. But even Jack's kind of going that way, so I'd say that Brad's probably the only person that is still in the gaming sphere that's still just a gaming channel. But I'd like to know if he was asked to that. I know that he doesn't go to many things, but I'd like to know if he was even asked. And there's so many other people, like Game Riot, who's just hit 1 million subs. You've got 8-Bit Ryan, who's just hit 1 million subs. You've got, I think DA Games just hit 1 million subs. You've got a lot of these gaming channels. You've got people like Dragast that are right up there. Blitzkriegsler, massive. It's like, where are these guys? It's like, I've had my disagreements with most of them in the past, because YouTube isn't what you see on YouTube Rewind. Like, all of us have disagreements on how things should be done, but at the same time, like, I'm going to back up my fellow gaming content creators here and be like, where's the representation for gaming? We've got our own YouTube website, we've got YouTube Gaming, but we're totally underrepresented when it comes to the YouTube Rewind. It's like, gaming's still massive on YouTube. Not sure if you've realised this. let's have a look at some of these people and who they are, because maybe I'm just totally oblivious to half of these people, and some of them are like massive in other countries and I just don't realize it. So I'm going to go through it and I'll bring you back in now. Alright, so I decided not to go through it, to go right into it, and I was very tempted, and I got about halfway through the creators, and I was very justified in what I was saying, in that there's a lot of these creators that basically haven't done anything since, here's one that's 2015, and they've been negative subs for the entire year, yet they're in the YouTube spotlight for the YouTube Rewind for this year. And it's like, that doesn't make any sense, YouTube. Like, you're out of touch with your creators. You need to do something, man. You need to highlight the people who are growing. You need to reward your creators that are actually doing something. And no, I'm not talking about me here, because I'm a small fish in a very big pond. But just going to these same old people that you've got on your books because they were big back in the day, like, what? Like, get your finger out, man. Get your finger out. And I was also very mildly mistaken. I missed one gamer that I noticed, and that was LD Shadow Lady, who actually used to be subscribed to my channel. I don't know if she still is or not, but she used to be. So if you're watching this, hello. If not, why you unsub? But if you're not watching it, then you can't answer that. Groot, what do you think of it? Yeah, Groot didn't like it either. Oh fuck, he's drunk. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not going to go through all of them, because I felt like I was getting very negative and getting really, like, on top of them, and I was going to start turning into bashing, and I don't mean it to be bashing. I just think it's more that the reason I don't mean it to be bashing is because obviously if you're having a negative year and you've been negative on average the entire year, it doesn't matter if you've got 3,000 subs or fucking 1,000 subs. That's a bad thing, and you're going to be gutted about that, so I'm not going to bash you for it. But YouTube, man, get your finger out. Get your finger back on the pulse of what people are watching and what your creators are actually doing, and just sort it out, man. Sort it out, because by the looks of the dislikes on this video, people ain't liking it, and that was cringe. But as always, let me know what your thoughts have been on the video in the comment section below. It'll probably be a bit easier to have a conversation in my comment section than it will be to have a conversation on that comment section, if it even stays enabled for long. But yeah, as always, I've been CG, you've been awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Oh, fuck me.